Welcome back to Sailing Jibsea. This week, we're sailing through some of the shallowest and most unreal waters we've ever sailed across.
Color is just incredible.
A raw and unfiltered passage to a secluded and uninhabited sanctuary. We've got equipment breaking in these tricky conditions.
The worst time.
Worst time. We headed from the top of the Jumentos to Long Island today, and you got to go through a really shallow section of the water, which is called the Great Bahamas Bank, and it's kind of sketchy. I know the depth's there, and we're not that deep of a boat. It always kind of leaves you questioning, but luckily I went back into our old maps on Navionics, and I tracked it last time.
We actually had our depth match our speed over ground for the first time ever. That was pretty cool to see. Just like the little things that amuse us while we're sailing. I think we got up to 6.8 knots in 6 because we had the track marked from before. We could enjoy the blue a little bit more without being so stressed. Absolutely beautiful. 7 to 9 feet of water for as far as the eye can see. Like literally all of it's just this really, really amazing Bahamian blue. It's like what we came here for. The other thing is we got pretty lucky with the weather today in terms of cloud cover because we don't have any, which means we're not getting those shadows casted over the water. Sometimes when you get a thick cloud cover over the water, it makes it look like it's coral, but it's actually just the reflection of the cloud, so it kind of psychs you out a bit. Getting closer. Floating on into the anchorage right now. We've just furled in the head sail. Still have the mainsail up, and we're going to try to sail to anchor here. At least we'll see. Engine's still off.
It's pretty shallow, so we'll see.
9 feet, and we can't see the bottom. Cloudy, but vibrant. Once we hear it go crazy, all flappy, it means we'll be into the wind, and the sail will be ready to come down. Drop.
Yeah.
And that's as far down as she goes. Travis says we can see the ground. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Did I put the number on now?
Would you hold me tight in the rain, even as we're having a fight? Say time. It's never been worth it, but now there is so much to say. This time it is different. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain, but with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain, even as we're having a fight? Say you, just say you.
Just approaching a shallow spot here, and we're pretty tight into the wind at 30 degrees, so we can't really go anywhere. And the block just broke.
Yeah, like
At the worst time.
Worst time.
So we couldn't furl in, and we're getting a little bit of a breeze.
Just blew up. Here, go to the main. Let it out.
Let it out?
Yeah. Can't see shit.
That was kind of stressful. We just cleared the shallow corner there. It was a good thing you sprang into action and found our spare block so quickly and got that replaced.
Yeah, because it was reefing on our stanchion. And then it bound up in the winch, so I done jam it. Fun stuff.
Yeah, I was down below and I just heard a sudden ping, like I was like, something broke.
Yeah, show them that. That's weird that the thing's busted.
Block for our furling line right there. Oh. See that. Of course, it happened at the worst time because we were already pointing really high into the wind. We were sailing at 30 degrees apparent. And with the shallow spot coming up, we couldn't point any higher into the wind, and we couldn't furl in the head sail because it was broken.
Yeah, we literally had a shallow spot 30, 40 feet to the right of us. Luckily, because we were just passing the top edge of it, I was able to actually winch the head sail tighter so we can get it sailing, and then we could veer off the wind slightly. But still, that was crazy.
Yeah. So it's always important to know where your spare parts are. Probably why those boats behind us, well, that's a catamaran. That catamaran went out around because they obviously can't sail as tight into the wind as we can. But, yeah. As we approached the island, we saw two very different shades of blue, which are what it looks like when you go from almost 1,000 feet of water to 30 feet. just anchored down, and Conception Island is going to be our home for the next week or so. Very, very pretty spot. There's 3 other boats here in this spot. And we'll probably stay in this spot for a couple of days and then hop around the island for as long as it's comfortable. This spot's really cool, this island in particular, because it's one of the 3 Bahamian islands that Christopher Columbus landed on. And the entire island's protected. It's a no-take zone in terms of fishing and all of that, because it's a sanctuary for a bunch of animals here. So seabirds, a lot of birding. So if you're into that, this is a good spot, as well as turtles. It's a feeding area. So we should see some cool wildlife when we venture in to the island and explore a little bit. But otherwise, now we're just going to settle in. Travis has the generator running because we've got to charge our starter battery. It's kind of dead right now. We've had it for 3 years, so we're going to have to pick up a new one at our next opportunity. But for now, we've got to charge it using the external generator to give it some juice. Conception Island is one that not many get to visit. You need just the right conditions to be here, and we've got them. So meet us back here next week, where we'll take you with us to explore the hidden beauty within this island. Remember to subscribe to our channel, comment below this video, all that fun stuff to show your support. And if you can't wait another week, head on over to our Patreon for more in the meantime. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.